Che va, hablo pobreza. Ya
Hello.
tenía, pero vamos a engordar.
Oh, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We're doing fine.
Right now, very fine.
Yeah, you like politics?
Yeah. I talk with people, and you know, if we agree on stuff, great. If not, hopefully we have a good
What are your
conversation.
political opinions?
Depends on the issue.
Okay, that's a rational, rational answer. But speaking about more general terms, like, what do you think about public healthcare?
I am for what works. I mean, I'll tell you, it's a pain in the ass. I'll be real with you. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I go to the VA. That's public health care. I don't know how private health care is, but I know mine's meh, okay. So,
In USA,
yes.
no, public healthcare in USA is trash.
I mean, mine is okay, but again, I'm a veteran, so
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
yeah.
And where did you went, if can I ask?
Korea and Afghanistan.
Okay. And what are your opinions on that?
Korea was great. Afghanistan, at least where I was we had no friendlies there. So,
You had no?
no friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's normal.
Depends where you go. I was in Kandahar, which is the birthplace of the Taliban, so no one liked us there. In different places, like for example, Kabul, and when we saw everybody trying to get out, I'll be real with you, that shocked me because that was not my experience when I was there. My experience was literally everyone here hates us and wants to kill us.
Well, I can understand them.
Oh yeah, I don't blame them. I'm just saying it was a different experience, because
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I mean, we were in their backyard, doing our thing.
Yeah,
Like I said, I don't blame them. I'm just,
Yeah. How
Here's what
old
it
are
is.
you?
I'm sorry.
How old are you?
40.
40.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and how old were you when you were in Afghanistan?
Let's see. Uh, 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was recently. It was not that old.
No. I was there in 2013. So
Okay. Okay. And it was when Russia also was like supporting like the Taliban or not.
I don't know. It would not surprise me. I mean, I know they did do stuff like that. I don't know when, but honestly, the Pakistanis were doing it way more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where most of the stuff was coming from.
Maybe what I'm talking about was more Syria than Afghanistan.
Yeah, I know the Russians were deep in Syria for a while.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, not about Afghanistan.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I have to say, I don't want to sound disrespectful about you,
Okay.
but I really disrespect the military system
Okay.
Not about the humans that are militaries, but about the about what do they serve really. I don't feel the militaries are serving really the benefits of their nations. I think they are following the benefit of some specific people that are doing like a lot of money from this. Like for example, an example with Iran right now is the price of oil. A good reason to start a war is to make money more than anything. Because if you are sending, we start a war, that will increase the price of oil. That will make people with oil companies a lot richer. Because it's like, the price is unstable, we have to sell it more expensive. So this is a good reason to start a war. Like, you don't need more reasons for, and I don't think the last 50 years old wars were for another reason than making benefits for some people. Maybe you think different, and you can tell me about your opinion.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
what do you think about this?
Well, I can't speak for other militaries. I know the United States military is here to protect the American way of life, and
Okay.
That's what we do. So, most Americans don't really look that deep or ask questions. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but they have the privilege to do that or not, thanks to people like me. So,
What was your range?
I'm sorry.
Your level at the rank on the military
Oh
pyramid?
yeah, no, I was enlisted. Yeah,
Listed like, okay.
yeah.
And what has been your worst mission?
I don't know.
The most awful thing, like that you had like worse experience, like more fear, or because it was dangerous, or because you have seen really the most awful things.
Honestly, the craziest and most scared I was in the military was basic training, because they're turning you from a civilian into a soldier, and you do not know what is happening next.
Okay.
After that, everything else is just part of the job.
Okay. Well, I'm an anarchist.
Okay.
I don't like government because they humans tend to be corrupted. Like, it doesn't matter if they are communist or if they are capitalist, democrat countries. It doesn't matter. When you build a network of people around power, they will tend to protect their status quo, no?
Yeah.
So, I don't feel like any government system will ever be efficient.
Well, you're not looking for efficiency in government. You're looking for freedom from government.
Well, yes, we're looking for freedom, but more efficient. If we are looking for more efficiency, we can be more freedom.
Well,
because
those are two different things. You're either talking
Yes.
about having a really efficient
I'm not
government
talking-
or no
I'm not
government
talking-
at all. And if you have no government at all, then it doesn't matter what the efficiency is.
Yeah, that's right in some way. But I'm not talking about productivity, production, like efficiency. It's not necessary to overproduce. It's necessary to produce what we need in the most efficient time to have the most amount of free time and not be dependent on being exploited on work.
Well, there's no system in humanity that doesn't do that.
But we have technology, we have knowledge, we can try to achieve improvements for human.
Well, that's what we're doing right now, and it's also putting a
I
lot
don't
of people
think.
out.
I think on the 20, at least 20. I'm 24,
Okay.
and I don't think on the last 24 years we have been seeking for human improving and improving the quality of life of most of humans. We're
Correct.
seeking. I don't think this is the point of governments. They are protecting rich people to be more rich and to exploit people that needs to survive.
I agree. Now, let me ask you something. How is that different from any other time in human history?
No, humans has been always trying to survive. Humans have been always trying to survive, but we are social animals, and now we did like a statement of competition between humans. We cooperate because ourselves, and that's it. Like, if I'm cooperating with somebody, most of times it's because I get benefits, individual benefit from it. It's not because I want to share knowledge to build better things. Like, no, bro, I'm gonna tell you everything I know, because maybe if I tell you everything I know, you think something better than me. And if you think something better than me, you can tell me what you think about it. and we can try to build something amazing around it. But if I have to do my own company and build my own benefit, I'm only gonna choose my own team, and I will share information only with my team because I want my personal benefit from it. And as we know, you do a lot better, you do a lot more of things with a team. And as bigger is a team, more results you get if the management is well.
Well, I agree, but that's not anarchy. That's organization. That's the
Yes.
opposite of anarchy.
I'm an anarcho-collectivist.
Okay.
This is a really European kind of thing, maybe.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
if you look at tribes, ancient tribes,
Yeah.
or the way to organize of some really pre-Romanic civilizations in Europe, you had. I believe in hierarchies, like, because who knows more has the right to speak and the other people to listen. Because the knowledge on humans should be on knowledge. And that's difficult to determine, to know, okay, knowledge is what defines who should lead the team. Okay. But should not be an imposition to the others. But I have a lot of dissonance on my beliefs, like things that are face shocking, like face no, because I think humans tend to be corrupted. So that's the first statement for me.
Okay.
But I think we need public health care. I think what the government should do is to protect from humans being selfish.
Yes.
Because we are, and that's not bad, that's not good, that's a reality. But if we educate children, we can build better world.
I agree.
Children, so you are a communist or you are a socialist if you think children should be able to study without to pay it.
I mean,
I'm quite joking. It's not like that.
no, I get it. It's just what I would say is we have to live in reality for better or worse, and not every idea works. We, especially here in my country, are definitely in a phase where we're reevaluating a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a moment of evaluating things in
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah, so, because things are not, the systems of yesterday are not necessarily working for today. So, things change, and, you have to have a system that lets you change.
Yeah, that's for sure. Can I just, I have a bit of ADHD and my brain goes like...
Sure.
I was thinking about, you're 40 years old
Yes,
and you're a veteran.
I am.
Do you have an income from the government or are you working on another thing?
Both. I have
Both,
disability
okay.
from the government, yeah.
Okay, but you are still working.
Yes.
And what do you do?
I do consulting.
Which kind?
So I do fractional CEO work for people who need
Okay,
help.
like CEO like this? Like, because there are two CEOs that I don't know, to CEO or CEO?
The second one.
The second one, okay.
Yeah.
You do, like, one, my keyboard.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, about which kind of topics?
Basically, my job is to talk with business owners and lay out a strategy, both in terms of marketing and growth, and help them implement it. And
Okay.
yeah,
Do you have any advice?
Sure. What would you like advice on? Like business or just life or what?
No, in business.
Business. Um, yeah. What are you focused on or interested or trying to do or?
Well, right now uh, I'm working in construction,
Okay.
but I do hand labor, and I'm really lucky right now because I didn't study anything at all, and in most of companies you cannot really learn.
Yeah.
To teach, they want workers.
Yes.
No, but I'm in a company and my boss is teaching me, and he's increasing my salary each month as I'm learning, and that's really nice because it's not easy to find these opportunities, no.
Yeah.
Um, but I have different kind of interest. One, I produce electronic music, and I hope one day being able to live from the music I like to do, which is a bit complicated because it's freak music. But I also like to work. I'm a working man. I have no problem with working.
Yeah.
Uh, in Europe, it's quite complicated. Well, it's not complicated, but it's not easy to start a company, even a small enterprise where you are working.
Sure.
So it doesn't matter. It's just what kind of things what do you think somebody should do to not fail really because of some things you can avoid. It doesn't matter the kind of company.
I would say keep doing what you're doing in terms of learning. Keep on learning, never stop, especially in the field of construction, because going forward, I can't necessarily speak for Europe, but I do know that here in America, we have a lot of opportunities in the construction field, and that's a very big and very growing industry.
Okay, nice. For example, what I do is I don't build new houses. I go to houses that people own and I improve them.
Yeah, tons of that here.
How
Especially
much
where I
can
live.
get paid? How much can get paid a worker, not an independent one, not somebody that works for somebody, but is a good worker.
Yeah. Honestly, it depends on your qualifications and your certifications, because there are some
If
people
you are if
who
you are competent,
can and will make $100 or more per hour.
okay. Well, my boss here gets paid 40 euros an hour,
Yeah,
but he's really good working.
yeah,
I work on a small enterprise. It's my boss, me, and my friend that I put it on the enterprise to work with me, and it's really nice. So, okay, it's a rent there.
depends where you go. Where I am, it's a little bit high because this is a very desirable location. The further out you go, it's a bit cheaper. So I would say average rent here is about
I don't want to drive 1 hour for go.
I get it. I would say around where I am, the average rent is about 10 to 1200 a month.
10 to 1200.
Per month.
That's one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that expensive.
No, it's fairly affordable, and especially in places that are going through growth and construction, it's even cheaper.
Okay, because for example, me here, I get paid 9 euros an hour right now, and it's increasing 50 cents per hour each month across 1 year, and this will put me on average on a good salary. Not really good. It's not 17, but I will get 15.
Okay.
What is a good salary? It's not the best one, but for being a worker and not if you're not independent, it's not that bad.
Yes.
And I I pay for rent 900, and it's a really old rent because in Andorra we have a problem with rent. There is a valley. There live 90,000 people, but it's a tax haven. So a lot of millionaires came here, and it's a valley.
Yeah.
So you cannot build too much.
Yep.
So there is a law that is freezing on rent because if not, locals will
Yeah.
not will have nowhere to go. Really, any place because too much millionaires will come here to avoid taxes.
I know.
Crazy. It's crazy. I cannot leave my mom's house and I'm working 10 hours a day.
I know. That's why I had to leave California and come to Florida.
Yeah. Can I just do something? How was your mental health after being a military?
It was hard.
Okay.
I've made a lot of progress, especially over the last 7-8 years.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very hard. The hardest thing in the military is when you leave, because you don't have anybody watching your back or to talk to or be with or whatever. And there's not that many people here in the United States, especially my age, who are veterans. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my mom is working on mental health, but on a specific not needs, but she's disabled, so she has a lot of free time. It's not free anymore because she's trying to do this.
Yeah.
And she's doing a NGO on based on Europe, mainly about mental health, and she's based on not on psychedelics because it's more mindfulness.
Yes.
But the main thing she works is breathing.
Is what?
Breathing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important. Yeah.
But she also also work with ketamine and psilocybin.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried them?
Not those ones. I have. I know people who have, and they have said very positive things about them.
Nice.
Actually, just recently, President Trump, I think like less than a week ago or something like that, or a week or two ago, signed a law allowing us to do some experimentation with it and opening that up. So,
Okay.
we'll see what happens. I've heard positive things about that. That being said, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I come from a family of addicts, so I try to do as few drugs as possible.
Yeah, I respect this, but well, I recommend you to study about it.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you something,
Of course.
joint.
Of course, yeah.
Weed is not addictive, bro.
Yeah.
No,
of course.
but really, if you study about psychedelics, ketamine is different.
Yes.
Ketamine, you can be addicted to ketamine.
Yes.
And MDMA, you can abuse it. But really addicted, if you're addicted to MDMA, it's because it's the only thing you found.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to find. But with psychedelics, the way they have to function, you cannot really take them each day.
Yeah.
Because the tolerance you do is really high. With psilocybin, for example.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not trying to encourage you to do it.
No,
Hey,
that stuff is, interestingly enough, I'm very much more considering, because I'm like, okay, that seems more safe than.
Yeah, I'm a drug user. I'm a responsible drug user.
Good.
I enjoy going to parties and taking MDMA.
Yeah.
I don't like coke because coke is it's a bit silly for me, but sometimes I do amphetamines because not meth.
Right. No, I understand.
What I do is like Adderall.
Yeah. Well, it's okay to, do drugs and have fun. Just make sure that you're getting the dosage right. You're not mixing anything that you shouldn't be mixing.
Yeah,
Just
well,
be
bro,
safe.
I mixed everything.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not mixing anymore, but
Yeah.
I did every combination possible almost.
Yeah. Well, I
But
don't recommend
that's,
that,
we are here to experiment. We are humans and we like to do experiments.
True.
And if something is making feeling you in some way and another thing is making feel another way, let's see what the mix do.
I agree.
Just yeah, but I consider myself as the tester. I try things and I recommend people if they should. I will never recommend somebody to do crack.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Or meth. No.
God, no.
But doing psilocybin on the mountain,
Yeah.
like, it can be a good experience because you see trees and it's like, fuck, trees are looking to me and they are seeing me, like,
Yeah.
and it seems it seems crazy, but you feel kind of an intelligent on the way nature is built.
Well,
And
we do need to be in nature. We are animals. We're not designed to be behind these screens and in houses.
correct, wise.
So,
Why
yeah.
we are here?
Yeah.
Because we want to speak to people,
Yeah.
and we are disconnected
Yeah. Exactly.
from humans.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But also a good thing from here is that you can skip people.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, my God, yeah. I know. Some people
Yeah.
you're just like, oh my God.
Hey, can I ask you something? What is your Israel-Palestine opinion?
I'm pro-Israel.
Ah, fuck. Fuck, I'm not at all. Why?
Well, they're a democracy. They have liberty and freedom, and they're, quite frankly, a really great U.S. ally. They buy stuff from us, and they create jobs here in the U.S. And last but not least, they use the same equipment that we do. So when
They use the same equipment.
Yeah.
That's a hardcore answer, bro. From a military, bro, is like, fuck, bro. No, but they are killing children, bro.
No, they're not. They're killing Hamas. Hamas is hiding behind their own women
No,
and
bro,
children.
bro,
Yes,
bro,
they
bro,
are.
bro.
I'm a
Listen,
United States Army veteran, dude. I know. I
My
know what you're
uncle,
saying.
my uncle,
Uh-huh.
he's a reporter.
Okay.
He has been talking about Palestine the last 20 years.
Has he been there?
Yeah, obviously.
I'm sorry?
Obviously.
He's been to Gaza?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I send you. He's from Finland.
Okay.
I don't think you. Well, yeah. Let me. This is his LinkedIn.
Okay.
You know the chat meme? Chat.
Chad.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's a meme when somebody is talking like, when somebody's like, no, you should not be vegan because we are done. Like, no, you should be vegan because animals don't deserve to suffer. And there is a response that is telling, I eat meat because I need protein. And that's it, point.
Okay. Well,
and
Israel's killing Hamas because Hamas is trying to murder them all, so.
No, bro, no.
Yes, they are.
Bro, let's look at history.
I am looking at history. They are literally saying that they want to murder them all.
Bro, and what is telling Israel?
I'm sorry?
And what is Israel telling?
Telling what? What do you mean? The
What
Palestinians
is
are saying they want to murder all the Israelis. So the
No,
Israelis are
but
depending.
Israel is saying they want to murder all the Palestinians.
Are they doing it?
Well, they are killing a lot of them. This is from
How many have they killed?
Well, on the last year, maybe they killed 1,000 people on 1 year.
Well, that's out of how many?
Well, they maybe are not too much anymore.
I don't know. So we don't know how many?
I cannot tell you exactly.
Well,
But
then why? Well, let me ask you something. If you're so concerned about this, why don't you know about it?
because I don't exactly remember the specific amount of Palestinians that has been killed. Because and this has been from the. Do you want the answer from the 47?
Well then,
From the last from the 2000 or from October 8 October, because this is not new. People is looking at this if it's from the last 2 years. My
okay.
grandmother is
So what?
my grandmother is Jew.
When did history start, and when do you want to start it on the conflict?
Okay, about this topic we can start after the Second World
Okay.
War.
So after the Second World War, the Arabs were offered a state in Palestine next to a Jewish state, and they refused.
Correct.
So they could have had their own state 80 years ago, and they chose
They
not to.
They refused to give their land to their
It-
people.
It was their land. It wasn't a British mandate.
Well, British was a colony then.
Yeah, British had that as a colonial mandate.
It was not their land.
They owned it.
Well, but we are not Spanish people is not owning Latin America. Like not because a
Not
government.
anymore. But Britain
Not
at
be-
that time,
Bro,
Britain at that time had the British
Bro,
mandate.
you're talking. Yeah. But
Hey,
this,
you want to talk post World War II? That's great. Post World in 1948, all the Arab armies said that, or all the Arab states that said that they were going to attack Israel if they declared a state, and they were going to destroy them and throw them into the sea and kill all the Jews. They tried and they failed.
that's not completely true.
It is 100% completely true.
Let me check on it on Google.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, Google.
well, that's right. That's what is happening right now. Like Arabs, local people was seeing this the creation of Israel as an invasion.
Well, the Jews bought the land from the Ottomans and Arabs, and
Not true, because I'm
It is
Jew, bro.
true.
I'm Jew. My grandmother is Jew. She's an Ashkenazi.
okay.
And what happened is that a politician, they took somebody and they did like, no, we have a Messiah. Now we have right to have land.
So was
Because we
I?
have
What? Let me ask you something. Was I right on the Arabs attacking
No,
Israel?
this was a strategical political movement to justify
So
the
you're
creation of Israel.
so you're saying
I'm not
that
telling.
the Arab.
I'm not telling that.
So you're telling
not
me
telling
that
that
the
the
Arab
Jew
states
people-
did not say that and did not try to do that.
Excuse me. Can you repeat, please?
So what you're telling me is that the Arab states did not try to destroy Israel as soon as
Maybe
they
they
declared.
did.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they did.
You just googled
This
it.
is what-
Well, you just googled it.
This
Did
is
they-
what I will do.
You just
this is
googled
what
it.
I
Why
will
can't you
do.
tell? Why can't you tell me if they did or not? You just googled it, right? It's a
Because-
yes or no question, right?
Yeah, no. Maybe I was wrong with this. I recognize.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I can be wrong with things. Yeah, and
Okay.
I like to be wrong because I learn. When
Okay.
I'm wrong, I learn.
Well, let's stick to
But
reality
with
then.
a
Let's
lot
stick
of
it. Let's
with
stick
a
to the
lot of
facts.
things,
Let's
I think-
let's ask how many of these countries that attacked have made peace, and how many of these countries, for example, the Palestinians, how many times have they had the opportunity to have their own state?
What are you talking about? How of these countries?
All of these countries that attacked Israel,
Like Lebanon or Iran.
yeah, all of them
Well, this can be quite polemic because now in Iran, I think worse, and this is sad because this what it cost is human lives.
I agree,
That could
and that's why I would like the Arabs to stop. Unfortunately, they are obsessed with land. They do not
why
care about
and
human
why
life.
is USA? Why, bro? Why, but this wars for me nowadays are not anymore for protecting anybody from anything happening, because
Okay.
if America is not protecting the diabetic people, why should they be protecting Iranian people? It's not about protecting people. If we want to protect people, we build healthcare system. We build public healthcare system.
That is true, but you can't build a public healthcare system if someone is coming and trying to murder you all the time. You have to
Well,
stop
bro,
him.
if you're in, if I'm now
And
why is
ironically enough, Israel has built infrastructure and health systems and hospitals, and they are a tech hub. And this is in spite of
Well,
the
but
fact that literally all their neighbors
USA
are
has
trying
been
to kill
paying
them.
for a lot of this.
No, we
United
don't.
States- How not?
We have $4 billion. You know how much we make from that? $48 billion. You know why? Because we buy their technology. Like I said, they use
Well-
the same military equipment as us, and so we get all the readouts and the data, and that saves American lives on the battlefield. It saves us time, money, effort. and
Correct.
energy.
Yeah, I know. Probably I'm on the file. Like I'm on database of Palantir as a as an anarchist, radical, extremist, dangerous people. Because if anti-fascist people are terrorists in USA, and I'm from Spain, I know what is fascism. Fascism is murdering people. Fascism, I'm like, is cutting rights. Like, who can be terrorism being anti-fascism when grandfathers of people has been killed because they was not on the Franco side? This is insane. And why? Because Trump and the leader government that control and decide where to go in war, Ukraine and Russia, everything is to the money. Iran and USA, everything is to the money. They are doing billions of euros with the price of oil because there is an excuse with that. And the saddest thing is that they use human life for this. There is not for ethics. There is no moral on geopolitics. It's about money. And countries don't serve to people. They serve to the people that decides who are the government. And like, who are there? The Russian people owns all the oil companies. Like, people, I don't trust anybody. I will not give my life to a nation. Why should I, when they are controlled by people that are taking profit of human lives? No.
So here's what I'm going to say. Those are really nice things, and those are ideal. And the world doesn't operate like that, unfortunately. The world is a jungle.
Yes. Okay, that's right.
And just so you know, over the last 30 years, people have been going around lighting fires in the jungle, so the animals are coming.
Yeah. And what do you mean that by that the third world war is coming?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the world has been kind of falling apart for a while now.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
And you can say and think and feel whatever you want. Though in my experience, when reality hits you in the face, it's a completely different story.
And what's reality? Reality is a subjective
Reality?
experience.
No, it's not. If someone comes into your house and he wants to murder you, and he does, that's reality. If you think, oh, everybody is a good person.
You was
and
doing
that-
this on Afghanistan, bro.
I'm sorry?
You was on Afghanistan.
Yeah, I was, which is
You
why
were-
I
you
know
were
what the
doing-
hell I'm talking about in this conversation.
You were doing. You was the one.
How do you know what I was
murdering
doing? You
on
weren't
the
there.
house there.
You weren't there. It's people like me who protect people like you so you can have your radical, weird beliefs. And that's totally fine.
Andorra doesn't have a government, bro. A government, a military.
I
We
know
don't
that.
have military
That's
force.
why I do it for you.
Well, I hope you don't die doing it because you are.
I didn't.
dying.
And I haven't yet. And I probably won't. And you won't have to suffer those consequences because people like me exist. And that's your privilege.
I think.
You can think whatever you want. Reality is a completely different story.
Well, that's why ideologies exist, because it doesn't matter what. Like, you say reality is one thing, I say reality is another thing.
Well,
Who
then
is
you
right?
you can go and experience reality. I don't know if Andorra has relations with Afghanistan or Iran or Pakistan. You can go there, check it out. I mean, you're more than welcome to.
You're talking about war, and reality is
Reality is pretty. War is pretty real. I don't know if you know that.
yeah, yeah.
War is pretty
yes.
permanent. You play for keeps out there.
Yes, mainly because United States.
Right,
Mainly.
right. So people like me protect you from actual reality, and then
No,
you
bro,
throw rocks at my
bro,
back. Come
yeah,
on, dude.
like people like you is protecting Greenland. Wow, like
Well,
it's
we're
an ally
protecting
from
you
the.
too because you don't have a military
No,
and you
bro,
can't
why
protect yourself.
Trump? Please tell me why Trump wants to invade an ally from the NATO.
Because he's a fucking idiot sometimes. Please tell me why you don't have a
Sometimes.
military.
Bro, it's an ally from the NATO. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's an ally.
I agree. I think it's stupid, but you know what? Whatever. That's not my problem. That's not what I'm talking about. This is some
Exactly. You are
existential
like
thing.
you're like a dog, and you do what they told you.
Right. No, that's good. You know, dogs are man's best friend, so I don't know what animal you are then.
Yes,
Probably the rat.
I will do what you tell me.
Hey. You
Bro, that
it's
doesn't
cool,
make
bro.
sense, bro. Be free, enjoy your life, have children. Don't go to die on a place that, like, build a family or something.
I will. You know what? I protected the people who had that privilege to do that. You have that opportunity thanks to me. You're welcome.
I really hope that you have a good life, bro.
Thank you.
But,
I hope the same for you.
But I don't want to speak to you anymore, bro. Goodbye.
That's fine.